So let's continue on exploring the course. We looked at the modules, and the lock was because I have this set up to where you need to complete everything in module 0 in order to unlock the week 1 module, because I really want you to do all those getting started activities before you start jumping in and trying to work on homework. So usually I'll give you a lot of flexibility of what order to do things in, but I really wanted you to get off to a good start. So I did set it up where you have to complete all these things, but you'll notice most of them say mark is done. I do want you to get a score of 10 out of 10 on the syllabus treasure hunt because those questions are important to know the answers. I want you to submit this survey, mark this as done, mark done, mark done. So all you have to do is check off that mark done dot that we saw on the assignments, and then you'll be able to get into the week 1 module. Then after that, I have you complete all the items, but I don't make it a requirement for getting into the next module. So if you have a week when you don't get the quick quizzes done, that's fine. I want to make this class work for you. So the next button says Peer Tutor Lynette. So you are so very lucky that in this class you have a peer tutor available to you named Lynette. And Lynette has tutored for me for 3 semesters, and she will update this page so that you'll be able to see it. And she'll have contact information. She'll have a little video introduction of herself. And she comes to the Zoom class meetings and is available. And I put her in breakout rooms with students so that they can feel more comfortable asking questions of a peer tutor. So she's a fellow student who did a great job in college algebra and really wants to help other students do well. So she is a peer tutor for me. Then the Math Center is available to you. It opens in a new tab. So you have to click open in new tab. And then the one you'll be the most interested in is the Algebra Support Center. So right now this Connect with the Tutor is lined through because the semester hasn't started yet. It will open on Monday, January 25th. And then their hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. And then they're closed Saturday and Sunday, but they can help you with Math 12, college algebra. And those tutors are especially good at helping with algebra. And then the Basic Math Center also can help with Math 12, college algebra, but those tutors also tutor everything. Trigonometry, pre-calculus, all the calculus courses. And so sometimes it's been a long time since they took college algebra, so their knowledge may not be quite as recent. Then the Tutor Center is where you can make an appointment for a 1-hour one-on-one tutoring session with any of the Math 12 tutors that they have there. So Lynette will offer group tutoring sessions that she'll let you know when they are. But if those don't work for you or you'd rather have a one-on-one tutor session, then this is the button you would use to go to the tutoring center. And then this button is tutor.com. And I'm going to show it to you, but I really want to make sure that you use it appropriately. So the college has paid for you to have, I'm pretty sure it's 10 hours of help on tutor.com. This is to be used for help with homework or quick quizzes, but I really don't want you to use it for Shine quizzes because I want those to be an assessment of how much you have learned, so I get that feedback and you get that feedback. So I really don't want you to use the tutor.com service for Shine quizzes because those are assessments of your learning. Quick quizzes are learning tools. Homework is a learning tool, although the Newton software is what's called adaptive. And so if you're getting a lot of help, it's not going to work properly. So really the Newton software is kind of self-contained and really wants you to get help from within it. But you're welcome to get extra help if you need it. So then we have the People button. And I'm going to have this turned on for your class, and you'll see there are a lot of people because I took 3 sections of college algebra and combine them all into one giant class. So I'm trusting you to use this appropriately. You can contact your classmates by clicking their name, and you can send them a message. So you're welcome to do that. If you meet somebody in the Zoom room and you want to have a separate conversation with them, this is a way you can do that. If I get any reports of inappropriate things happening on the people button, then I just turn it off. So I'd rather leave it available for you to be able to interact with each other, but just let me know if it's not working that way. Then grades, this is where you will go to see what your grade is. Excuse me. So you can see here how the assignments are weighted. The Newton homework is 26.4%, the mini quiz is 8.8, quick quizzes are 7.8, shine quizzes are a big chunk of your grade, they're 48%. So I don't want you to get help on them initially, but you will be able to correct them. So you can do corrections on all of your assignments for me. Then there's the discussion board and the journals, each 4.5%, and then there'll be occasional extra credit things you can do. If you visit Lynette in her group tutoring sessions, you can get extra credit for that. If you come to my Wednesday evening Zoom session, you can get extra credit points for that. Then there are files, and think of this as a file cabinet where I can put things that you can also see. And so I do things like put the quick quizzes in this folder. There aren't any in here yet, but that's where you can find them if you can't remember where they are in the module. So the files are there. I put everything in a module to try and make it easier for you to find, but some people might find it easier to come here, and here's where the free textbook is and the tracker form. So there's all kinds of useful things here that are also in modules, but if you want to come directly to the document, you're welcome to do that also. Then Office 365, hopefully you heard the word, but if you didn't, you are entitled to a free copy of Office 365 on up to 5 devices. So your login is the same as for My Sierra and for your Sierra College email. And on My Sierra, the instructions are pretty easy to find, but if you're having any trouble, just let me know. Then occasionally I make announcements in Canvas. I try not to do this really often. I try really hard not to overdo the announcements. I try not to add to your digital noise that's coming at you from every direction. And then Sierra Connect, I do use this. This is a support service where I can tell a student success coach that I see a student that seems to be struggling and ask for them to contact you, and they will. And then you can have a private conversation with a student success coach about what might be helpful for you. And they have access to all sorts of things you might not even think of. If you're having housing issues or food insecurity, there's so many things the college can help you with that you might not be aware of. So don't hesitate to ask. Chances are good we have a resource that will be helpful for you. So speaking of resources, let me come back to the modules. And each week I'll add a new module. The Newton homework is already all here, so you don't have to wait for me to open it. It's all available. And each section has a mini quiz that goes with it, and it looks like a lot. It's a lot, but they're really tiny. So each of these often has only 3 or 4 questions for you to do. They're not like 15 questions. They're very small bites. So here are general resources. We have community food resources and financial support, and then we have student tech support. So if you need any kind of technical help, if you need a Wi-Fi hotspot, if you need a laptop, if you need something else to be able to work effectively online, please let us know. We can help. And then here are the course documents. So here's the syllabus, the suggested workflows, the link to the free textbook. So all those are available to you. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here. Then there'll be another video going through the syllabus, and another one introducing you to Newton. So welcome to the class. I'm really looking forward to meeting you.